right, I'm 365 Days of Horsemanship, day 281. Yeah, I had a couple of days off actually. The first one, there was just no time. I just needed a nap between shifts. And the second one, I just had way too many things going on in one day and I just couldn't find the window. And actually coming up today, I think today I kind of realised that actually it kind of snuck up on me that instead it was actually just kind of a little bit of like a mental exhaustion. And that's where today I really realised and remembered the value of the everyday sessions. And yeah, the value of that expectation on myself of like, just go for 5 minutes. And I think I've got a little bit complacent, a little bit spoiled perhaps, in terms of the fact that so much progress has been made. And there are so many exciting exercises, things that we can do now, things that we are doing now. And that's really super. But I think that in some ways, having a lot of progress has almost made it harder, because it's like, oh, well, what's the point of 5 minutes? Like, I'm not going to be able to achieve anything fun in 5 minutes. And that's actually a completely different mindset to the mindset that I had when I was making all those achievements. So yeah, so it's just about like kicking myself back out of that cycle, I think. Definitely, I think I'm really starting to kind of like understand like just how disorientating and discombobulating this like half of the year has been. Like, I think there's definitely some like justified frustration as well. Like, you know, I built up so much in the bank for myself. Like, I've done so much training, you know what else is, and just being there for a month and like really doing as much freedom-based training as possible every day. And I think there's this kind of like childish irritation in me that is very much like, like I wasted all that and I don't have it. And it's like, no, actually that's not true. It's actually just that the journey now is learning how to get back to that and remember that. So yeah, today was actually quite a nice day. I was really just like mentally tired coming up, but yeah, with Lawrence I had good sessions with both of them. I think that's what really, I think I just need to like stop obsessing over my mindset so much, because I'm still achieving good things. So the concern that I have about not achieving them on the bad days is nonsense anyway. So yeah, with Lawrence, I worked a little bit on feelings of curiosity at the touching distance. I'm able now to rock him into a focus change. In most places, rock him into a moment of curiosity, which is super nice. So I was working on that, and definitely still finding the scratching thing really tricky. I think it's mostly just tricky for me, in that it's tricky for me to feel like I'm not helping him with it, when actually, and instead like I'm prioritizing what I want to do, because I just don't actually feel like I can help him with it. And so what I've been trying to do instead is the pattern I've set up is to, like, I know where he wants the scratches, and so if he'll come to me and he'll want scratches and he'll come and ask me and he'll like walk right up to me and push into me, or you know, some kind of pushy behavior that I don't necessarily like, I will come and back away, walk past, so walk to his tail and around. I'll keep walking until he focuses on something else, and then I'll go over and do the scratch after that. And I think that's just going to be a case of just running that pattern for a while. Like, definitely he's much less obsessive than he used to be. And then in the meantime, I have been able to, like, when I come to the touching distance, what usually happens is he starts moving his feet in order to try to get me to come in a sort of complementary way to the place where he's itchy. And instead, I've just been matching his movements until he stops. And there's usually a focus change. Then I'm able to take my hand off. Then we can have a moment of flow. Then I can do some scratching. So I feel good about it when I say it like that, you know, but it doesn't always feel like good when I'm doing it. I think because of the psychology for me in terms of not giving him something that I know that he wants and that I can provide for him. Like withholding that feels like a kind of pressure to me, but also I think it's about, like, he's not thinking about the scratches when I give him them, which I think is what is the difference between like a positive reinforcement pattern, like a dominant behavior pattern, because I'm actually waiting for him to think about something else, and then I'm going to give him the scratches only when he's not thinking about me coming to give him the scratches. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I feel good about it. I would wish for more time with Lawrence. But I don't know. For some reason, that's just not accessible for me at the moment. So I've just got to be patient with myself and with the situation and wait for the longer periods of time to become possible for me. Like, I'm just trying to remember that it's like being at the gym, you know, and like, it's no good coming in after a year off the gym and wishing you could do 100 push-ups. Like, it's just not achievable yet. Like, so that's why I kind of need to remember for myself that I am like, actually, no, today I did 10 push-ups and we're happy with that. And we're not going to berate ourselves for not doing 100. Then I brought Mia up. Actually quite a good haltering. I'm quite like direct, I think, with both of them today because I'm a little bit tired. I'm just like, I want to get what I want to get done and I'm okay with that. I brought her up, took the halter off, and she really didn't have any good ideas. She wanted to walk around, but really only to be concerned about the other horses, and it just didn't really improve. So, and she didn't want me getting on from the fence like I have done before. So I decided to start playing with some dominance and some tools. And yeah, and basically gave her some exercise, which was nice. Like, I was sending her around, but I wasn't like, I was really chill. It was really easygoing. And anytime she wanted to come in, that was okay. So I think it went quite well. Then I tried, basically the two options I gave her were run around the edge or let's do some walking with me on board. And yeah, she still wasn't keen on me getting on board without the halter, so I put the halter on. And again, it's like, you know, there's a really unusual MO for me to kind of like continue to up the pressure to get what I want. But actually we had a nice ride, and I think that it was good for me. I felt really well within my comfort zone asking for it. Like, I wasn't worried about it. I wasn't like emotional about it. I just was like, well, you know, today we're going to ride and it's going to be okay. And ultimately, you know, I still got on with, I mean, no problems, you know, bareback in a halter with one rein. So actually the amount of pressure that was used was really minimal. And I think minimal pressure to get the job done is definitely where I like see myself heading now. Because I think, you know, sometimes it's like stuff does just need to get done. And to live in this like idealistic perfect world is great. And I always want to start from there. But I think also now it's like I'm gaining that little bit of confidence to be like, well, yes, but actually also, you know, I need to maintain my muscle memory from all the riding that we've done. I've obviously just not been here for 2 days. You need to keep fit because you've just gone back out in the big field. And so we need to make that happen today. How we're going to make that happen in a way that is the least restrictive for both of us. So, and I feel like I did achieve that, and I feel good about that. So yeah, I was proud of myself for the little things today. Like, even though I was tired, I still walked her right back up to the top of the herd rather than just bringing her in the gate and letting her off, knowing that she was gonna run up to the top. And that's just like kind of a less ideal place to end the session. So yeah, so I think it was good. I definitely did well, I think, today, when I consider like where I'm at mentally. I think I did really well today. So yeah, I'm like really curious to kind of see how the next 6 months pans out. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I've made so many plans this year. When I look back to January, like before I went to Elsa's, and then that whole time up to now, I feel like it's just been really chaotic and things have changed like so many times. And now I think I just am like, where am I going? Like, what am I doing? Like, what's happening? So yeah, but I guess we'll just see. I don't know. I'm super grateful. I'm super lucky. And I had a really nice day today with both of them. And I do feel energized now, having finished the session, which is really good. So yeah.